it doesn't. Mission.
I don't want to watch you cut your toenails.
Nothing is more important than the simple act of people getting together.
Who the hell are you, anyway?
You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to
KDK's Lunatic Fringe.
All systems go! Prepare for countdown! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off to adventure in the amazing year 400 billion!
I can't breathe. Stop. Oh, no. Oh, dear.
Hello everyone, welcome to another fine fun-filled edition of KDK's Lunatic Fringe, and I'm a little late tonight because I decided to take a nap before the show, and I set the clock and everything, but I forgot to turn the alarm on. So at 10:30 I was awoken by Ellie calling in just to say that she made it safely to wherever the hell it was she was going to. So everybody can thank Ellie for the fact that I'm here right now, even if I am a little tired and groggy and rusty, and I'm sorry I'm late, but we're going to go ahead anyway, and we're going to have some fun. We're live. It's 10:34 in the p.m., Saturday, July 16th, and there's already 21 people in the chat room, so everybody come on down and join the rest of the people who are there. Anyway, I have some new prank calls tonight that I can play, and we're going to be making live prank calls on the air, so if anybody out there would be so kind, hopefully Prankmaster's listening, because I need a phone card. You know, I'm so broke, and I haven't even bothered trying to buy a phone card for the past couple of weeks here, because, you know, the way I see it, if you guys want prank calls, you provide me with a phone card, right? If you guys want prank calls, so goddamn bad. You provide me with a phone card with which to do them. Man, I'm so completely out of it. I should have just taken the night off. But anyway, if you have an idea for a prank call, go on into the chat room and double-click on me. I'm KDK. You can send me your private information about the call that you want me to make, and the number and the name and everything. And remember, please don't give out any phone numbers in the main area of the chat, because then everybody else in the chat room will end up calling them before I get a chance to. So private message your numbers to me. Don't send any in the chat, or somebody's going to boot you, because that's one of our rules around here. No numbers in the main chat. And I'll see what I can do. Pardon me while I light my cigarette here. Let me see how many people are listening. How many people did I lose because I was so late tonight? We've got 71 people listening, so yay, we lost a lot of people because I was late. Oh well. You know, everybody out there, go and tell everybody that you know online, everybody that you know that likes the program, go and tell them that I eventually did make it on. Yes, I finally did make it here. Oh boy. This feels like so bad, but I'm gonna crack myself a beer and get started on that too, because I need the energy. Even though beer is a depressant, it's also what's a good word for it? A muscle relaxant and a mood inhibitor, I guess, which generally makes it for a more interesting program when I get drunk on the air. And let me make sure the phone. Where the hell is the phone? Yes, the phone is on the cradle charging, but if that doesn't work, I did move the hardwired phone next to the, right here on my desk. So if we do have problems with the cordless phones, I can try to use that, but it didn't work so well the other night because it was giving me a lot of feedback, so I'm only going to try to use that as a last resort, but at least we don't have to worry about not having a phone to make prank calls on the air anymore. Hopefully that won't happen anymore. Oh, and also to everybody except for Ellie who called after I had already woken up and I'm getting ready to set up the show here, nobody should ever call here. If you're lucky enough to be one of the few that know my real numbers, you should never, ever use it unless I'm on the air. I don't care if I'm late. I don't care if you're about to kill yourself and you want somebody to talk to. No, I'm kidding. In that case, then I guess you could call. But anyway, I'm going to go take a piss. I'm going to come back and start some prank calls. Do some warm-up prank calls or some shit like that. Let's get this show on the road. Somebody send me a phone card so that we can get this whole shebang underway. And hopefully we'll have some fun tonight. Anyway, here's a prank call that I haven't played yet. And I don't think I played it yet. On the air, anyway. This one is called... Shit, neither of these is long enough, so I'm going to have to do something else. Now, these two are too long, and that one is not long enough. It's going to be one of those nights. You might as well just tune out right now. Anyway, let me play just something stupid just so I can come back and we'll get to the prank calls. Never you fear. From the top, Mr. Peepers had phone numbers for all sorts of people whose names I cannot pronounce. I'm not even going to try that first one. Gabriel Raunchy, Emil Raunchy, Banam Nazi, Shanaz Nazi, Turney Hitler, Ben Mussolini, Ali Baba Zada. That's a... we definitely got to call that guy. Somebody remind me to call Ali Baba Zada if I forget. Lisi Alababi, Belissa Cohen. This is the female paparazzi that sued Courtney Love for assault, battery, negligence, and intentional infliction of emotional distress a few years ago because Courtney attacked her when she was trying to take a picture during a fashion show. Oh, how inappropriate. She tried to take a picture during a fashion show. The problem was that Courtney was probably on heroin. Also, we got phone numbers for Courtney and Tony Love, not the real Courtney Love, Devine Tulip, Edna Tulip, Emily Tulip, Nancy Tulip, Norma Tulip. Why is Tulip funny? Jerome and Natalie Istik. Oh, no, I'm saying it wrong. It's Jerome and Natalie I Stink. Guy Reeks, Margaret Esther Reeks, Dick Reeks, Simon Reeks, Betty Hu, Bing Hua Hu, Huang Grui Hu, Yu Hu, Young Ho, Young Suk Ho, Young Shi Ho. Let me put my cigarette out here before I burn my fingers. Yuk Ho, Yu Lian Ho, Yu Ho, Fu Ngao Ho, Ungao, Fu Ho, Shu Ho, Shi Ho. A lot of hoes tonight. Shi Yin Ho, Yuen Ho, Ho You, Fuck You, and another fuck you. Lovely. Eve has somebody named Austin. He's at work for 12 hours and really easy to get, and then no more. Milkman, Riglats, how about calling the Great American Healthcare Products and ask about Passion X for impotence? Yeah, that's a possibility, but it's an 800 number, so they probably trace my number before they even pick up, much like I do when people call me. And, by the way, the toll-free number is not turned on yet. I'm going to do some warm-up prank calls, and then I suppose I'll turn the 800 number on so that people can call in and be on the air with me. And Raw Milk is saying how many people called you, and I don't know how many people called, but the phone rang 4 times after Ellie called and woke me up. So, we got... and somebody else is private messaging me phone number, so I'm going to close that out. And... sorry about the new $5 card. Okay, Milkman's reminding me that card is only $5. That should be enough for tonight. Yeah, it should be enough regardless. Let me take a sip of beer here. We still only got 72 people listening. the numbers always go down for the summer. Because it's nice weather and people go out and party and shit like that. And we're the only losers here. Okay, let me play some background music while I go grab the phone, and I'm going to come back and we're going to try some warm-up calls. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I had some good ideas for calling a supermarket. If somebody knows a confirmed number for a 24-hour supermarket, give me some of those. Give me some supermarket phone numbers in some kind of redneck area, because the schools down south aren't as good as they are around here, so people are quite stupid. Let me go get the phone. I'll be right back. It's like a horrible connection. I hear echo and...
Hello. I'm unable to answer your Please leave your name and a message at the tone.
Hello, this is Ed, and I'm calling because every couple of minutes my TV is changing the channel, so I think it's because of you down there playing with your remote, and I want you to stop it. You know, find something you like and stick with it, because every time you're changing the channel, you're changing mine too, and I'm trying to watch this cooking show.
What the fuck? It's going to be a shitty night, isn't it, folks? Call the Flying J gas station, Travel Plaza, and tell them you are in their bathroom and there is no toilet paper and you need them to bring you some. You have no idea how many times I've heard that idea, and everybody always thinks, oh, I just made that up and it's the best idea I've ever heard. Weed Man wants me to call the drunk Indian guy that I've called before and we never ever get any answer for, so I'm just going to close that right out. You know, 3 strikes and you're out. Well, there was also 3 strikes from Mr. Peepers, too. Is he out? No, Mr. Peepers is the bomb. I'm not sure what the problem is. I'm going to go and turn on the 800 number. When all else fails, I'll turn on the 800 number, right? Okay, if you would like to call into the show, I just turned the 800 number on. It's toll-free for you to call in. It's 1-866-520-4866. The unofficial toll-free line of PCU Prank Call Underground Radio, 1-866-520-4866. That's how you call in and talk to me, and please don't call in if you're one of the idiots who calls every week and you never have anything to say. I'd love to talk to some new people that I haven't spoken with before. It would be lovely to get some new people calling in. You know, not even just me, but other shows that I listen to, I hear the same people calling in, and I was like, we ought to ban people after a little while so they can't call in like every goddamn show, every goddamn day that's on PCU. So if there's a lot of people listening, and I know the people who are going to call are going to be the same 3 or 4 people that always call, so it's toll-free. Why not just call in if you've never called in before? Call in and say hi, but you know what? Don't call unless you have something to talk about. Am I in a bad mood tonight? No, I'm just sort of pissed off that my warm-up prank calls didn't go anywhere. But I had a very interesting email that I wanted to share with you folks, and I'm not going to say who wrote it, because it's not one of those things where I'm about to tear somebody a new a-hole. It was somebody writing to me and looking for some advice. So I'm going to go log into my webmail while I talk to you here. And out of all the people to want to talk to in the world because you need some advice on something, I don't know why you would write into the idiot who does the prank calls on the internet. There we go. Thank you for calling Katie K's Lunatic Fringe. You're on the air. Hey. How you doing, Monkey Phone Matt?
Holy crap, I just sound like Monkey Phone Matt.
Yeah,
when I do that.
You did really bad.
Oh.
So this is Randy Dandy.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're one of the people I was talking about.
Huh?
You're one of the people I was talking about that calls into like every show.
I don't call
You're
into
running up my
every show.
number minutes. No, you called into me and Zolar. That's about it.
Yeah, I don't call into Carlito or Sean Ward.
Oh, okay. Well, Sean Ward doesn't have a toll-free number.
Oh.
And Carlito, you probably forgot he was on because it was his first time.
No, I was listening to a show, and then I got off because I needed to get on TeamSpeak, and then I got back on, and then I got back off.
Okay.
So I wasn't following the show that well. I'm sorry, Carlito, but yeah.
So what's going on? What do you have to share with everybody that would encourage you to call in?
Encourage me to call in. First of all, you
have to have an agenda. You know, if you call in, you do have to have an agenda somewhere.
Okay. Yeah. You broke your own rule.
What's that?
About not playing a replay. What actually isn't a bad thing.
What are you talking about?
Remember, you made all the rules for everybody in streaming, who's streaming a show, about if you must play a replay of a show.
Right, you're talking about the rule that says if you can't do your show live, you should at least play a replay.
Yeah,
so
that one.
How did I break that?
Because you came late.
Well,
actually, I was expecting you not to come by. And I was like, he's breaking his own rule, but I'm like, he pays for the stream, so.
Yeah, right.
Why am I complaining?
My network, so I can do what I want, bitch.
Yeah, really.
But I always make it here unless it's something like I'm not here and can't make it back in time, or I'm taking a nap.
Yeah, I don't really care about it. I understand old people have to take naps.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, thank you for calling.
Hey, don't be mean to me. Oh, well.
What do you have to say? Go ahead and say something interesting or funny.
I wanted to do a call, but...
Calls never go very well with you.
Never?
Well, not yet, anyway.
You should...
I suppose it's the first time for everything, but it just hasn't happened yet.
You just haven't checked out those calls me and Izzy did.
Well, you can't even figure out how to send me those calls. So how funny
Because Izzy has them. You should send them.
Yeah, Izzy...
Oh, well, he's in like...
Izzy's sent him off to fat camp, so he's not here.
He says he's in Vancouver.
Oh, that's just as bad.
Yeah, I don't even know where that is. Somewhere up north.
In British Columbia.
Oh, yeah.
That's your geography lesson for the day. Well, anyway, peace out, bro. Thank you for calling. Keep listening. Tell your friends, family, enemies, and everybody else.
Okay, later.
Okay, and I'm looking at this email here, and I'm not going to say who it's from. Let me just read it for you here. It says, Dave, I ordered all your CDs a while ago. I've been a long-time listener. I really didn't know who else to ask. If you would be so kind enough to share your opinion, I'm 37, 6'5" tall, average-looking, recently went through a divorce, no kids, and honestly, after the first few years, he was married for 5 years, he says, our sex life was non-existent. I really enjoy 2 guys, 1 girl sex, and I had done it prior to getting married. But outside of her thinking I was strange for telling her about it... I should have taken the fucking phone off the hook. I'll have to get back to that. KDK's Lunatic Fringe are on the air.
This is IP relay operator 5214 with a relay call.
Okay.
Daddy's relay.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. Could you please repeat what you said when you answered the phone?
I said, Dave, I ordered CDs a while back from you. I've been a long-time listener. I really did not know who else to ask. If you would be kind enough to share your opinion.
Operator, I'm sorry. Could you please remember to speak slowly? Could you please repeat from Dave, I ordered CDs a while from you.
That's all you got? Been a long-time listener. I really did not know who else to ask. You know, this isn't going to work. I'm not in the mood for relay fun, okay? Just tell the guy don't do any relay calls anymore. Okay, if you would be so kind to share your opinion, I'm 37 years old, 6'5" tall, average looking. I recently went through a divorce, no kids, and honestly, after the first few years, our sex life was non-existent. I really enjoyed 2 guys, 1 girl sex, and I have done it prior to getting married, but outside of her thinking I was strange, you son of a bitch. That's it, the phone is getting disconnected. There you go, the phone is now off the hook. I really enjoy... Okay, so apparently he's talking about doing threesomes. He says, I really enjoy 2 guys, 1 girl sex, and I'd done it prior to marriage, but outside of her thinking I was strange for telling her about it, At the time, I did not think about having any sex with the guy, only both of us on the girl. But anyways, I find males and females attractive. I have not in my adult life yet had sex with a guy, but lately I've been watching gay prawn movies, and where it includes 2 guys, 1 girl. I really like it. So that would be bisexual prawn movies, not gay prawn movies. I really appreciate you being straightforward with your life on the show. What would I like to do? I have had gay guys coming on to me recently. Had a gay massage guy give me a sensual massage, and hands down the best massage ever. I would love to experience with the right guy when I meet him, to have intercourse and see how it feels. I am now finding myself looking at guys in a more sexual fashion more than women. I won't ask you if this is normal. I don't care about that. Just not certain if I am bisexual, although I have to admit, when watching movies, one guy pounding another while he is pounding a girl really turns me on. I just do not know where to go with these feelings. I now respect the fact you are proud of yourself and lifestyle. Please give me any feedback. I do not interact with the ex-wife at all, and honestly, my dad has outright said it would be fine if I was gay. My brother's a Bible thumper, too long to write about, and I don't care. Any comments appreciated. I'm not sure to just see guys on the side or experience a lifestyle for a while and see which I prefer. Okay, this is probably... you'd be surprised how entirely and completely common it is for somebody who's straight to have thoughts about gay stuff. Even, every psychiatrist in the world will tell you that it's completely normal for somebody who's straight to have thoughts about gay sex at some point in the future. Or in the past. Or even have gay dreams. To be straight and have a dream that you're fucking a guy or getting a blowjob from a guy. That's entirely and perfectly normal, which is what you might be experiencing. But my personal belief is that everybody is born bisexual, and it's ingrained into your brain by society and your upbringing, your parents and your friends, where you're going to go. I do honestly believe that people who are gay are perfectly capable of having sex with a woman, and people who are straight are perfectly capable of having sex with a man. It's not like your equipment won't work if you try to do it. It'll work perfectly fine. Because everybody is born bisexual, and your brain gets in the way and tells you what's right and what's wrong from there. So, my advice would be to try to work it out to have sex with a guy and a girl at the same time. I've never been able to do that yet. I'd love to. Well, I did sort of a couple times do it before getting weirded out and, not wanting to continue. Either I got weirded out or somebody else got weirded out, or somebody got jealous and stuff like that. But if you're curious about gay sex, be safe, be brave, and above all, be proud to be a boy lover. No, I'm just kidding. You're 37 years old, so you're perfectly old enough to examine your own feelings and decide whether you're going to be comfortable with the thought of you having had sex with a gay guy. There are a lot of people out there that'll go through and think they want to do it, and then they do it, and they can't accept it afterwards, and they're ashamed of themselves, and they get suicidal, and they get depressed and shit like that. So you have to think about the type of person you are, and the type of feelings that you have, and try to decide whether it's something that you would be comfortable with afterwards. Maybe get a dildo. Practice on a dildo. Go ahead and stick like a Sharpie up your ass or something. Masturbate with a Sharpie and increasingly larger objects so that you get yourself ready. Because my personal opinion is that taking it up the ass is not pleasurable. It's not fun. Well, depends on how drunk you are, I suppose. You might not be into the whole anal thing, so test it out with like a cucumber or a zucchini with a condom on it or something like that. A banana. No, a banana wouldn't work. A carrot. There you go. That's my advice. The advice from KDK. Go stick carrots up your bum. No, my advice is you're 37 years old, so you ought to understand your sexuality at this point. If you don't, then it sounds like more like you're admitting that you are bisexual, but you're in denial. And remember, don't ever let people's assumption or thoughts about, let me start over. Don't ever let how people are going to treat you or look at you influence the way you live your life. Because why the fuck should you care what other ignorant people think anyway? It sounds like that's what's keeping you from wanting to do something about it, because not that you don't want to do it, but because you don't want to be regarded as somebody who's bisexual. Because to most people, there is no such thing as bisexual. You know, everybody who talks to me, you'll hear it when I'm on the air and when people call in and shit. To them, I'm not bisexual, I'm just gay. Because people can't accept the fact that somebody can be attracted to both males and females. If you can't hear the difference between me and somebody who's just straight up gay in the way that they sound, then you're completely retarded. Hey. That's somebody who's just straight up gay. Anyway, I'm going to put the phone back on the hook now. And I'm going to try to drink some beers, because I only have a six-pack. And if I drag it out too long, I'm not going to be able to catch a buzz. So I'm already on beer number 2. So let me pound a couple here real quick. Oh, also, I won't be accepting any relay calls, so please don't do that. Every once in a while I'll accept a relay call, but I did it only a couple weeks ago, so it's too soon. And it just takes too long, because the operator's too stupid to type fast enough, and the person on the other end doesn't type fast enough, and it's just the world's most boring, slowest moving prank call. And this beer's all skunked, too, because we're sitting out all day in this heat. Let me see what people in the chat room are saying. Weed man, I'm not going to call that drunk Indian guy. You call him. Right, Raw Milk says, I called in last week, so I guess I should avoid it this week. No, Raw Milk, you can call in. KDK, here's a number if you can call. It's a working number of a Chinese restaurant called Wings. There are 2 numbers. Wings Restaurant. Is it from the real Wing? Which reminds me, that's the episode that I'm editing now. I was so far behind in editing old episodes of KDK's Lunatic Fringe. The one that I'm on right now is the one where we had Wing on as a guest, and I got her to cut promos for PCU and shit. Let me try to call somebody here. I don't even have any decent ideas for who to call. I feel like part of me is still asleep at this point. We're up to 79 people listening, so something must be going right. Ali Babazada. Ali Babazada.
Hello?
Hey, how you doing?
Fine.
I'm calling for Ali.
Who's calling?
My name is Ben. He knows me.
Ben?
You want the last name?
Yes, please.
It's Mussolini.
Mussolini?
Yes.
Hold on a second.
Okay. Hello?
Hello?
Ali! How are you doing? I'm sorry, I know you told me never to call when your wife was home, but I had to talk.
Hello?
Has she hung up yet? Are we alone?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello, who's this?
This is Ben.
Who is Ben?
From the club?
Huh?
Well, you had a lot of anal nitrate that night, so maybe you don't remember. But you gave me your phone number, and you said to call you sometime. So this is Saturday night, and I'm calling, and I've been drinking, and I've been smoking a lot of reefer, and me and the boys are just hanging out at the same hotel room. So if you want to just come down, we're going to do a pile-on, and we got some digital camera. We're going to record our happenings so that we can put it online. And...
Hey.
Hello?
You got the wrong number.
I brought the GIMP mask so you can wear that again, so you don't have to worry about your wife ever finding out or seeing who it is. And I'll be wearing the Shmoo hat.
Hey, you got the wrong number. But
no, this is Ben. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but it's Babazada.
Hey, you got the wrong number.
Ali Babazada. That's you, right?
You got the wrong number. Never call here again.
And that sounds like you too. So you're telling Hello?
He's going to have a fun time explaining that one because I could hear the openness of the other line, and I knew his wife was listening to that whole thing on the other line. Whoa, ha, 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 ha. I've been doing prank calls so long I can tell how many phones are off the hook and how many people are listening on the other line. Anyway, if anybody wants to call in, the phone number is 1-866-520-4866. Feel free to call in, but please at least have some sort of agenda when you call. Don't be just one of those people that, you know, when you call up, you're like, hello? Is this the guy on the radio? Yeah. I'm listening. Yeah, this is my first time listening, first time calling. And I had nothing to say, but I just wanted to prove that you were live. Yeah, those are the crickets I play for the boring people. So if you want to call in, it's 1-866-520-4866. And here we go with beer number 3. And Zolar has an update. He's saying that Bimbolina is on the way to his place in Prankmaster's car. That's a relay call, so let's hang up on that one. And, you know, Zolar should have told Bimbolina that she had to give Prankmaster a blowjob to make up for blowing you off yesterday. Blowing off the show. And for being an asshole and making me take down the archive show. You know, rarely do I go through this kind of trouble. But as soon as Zolar's show was over last night, I converted it to a lower bit rate so it'll download faster for people, and I uploaded it right to the server. Like, within a half hour after the show was over, it was up on the server for people to go and download it. And then Andrea says, can you take it down because I sound like an idiot in there, I guess. I'm not going to accept any relay calls. Hello, Kitty Kids, Lunatic Fringe, you're on the air.
Yo, what's up, buddy?
Hey.
Hey.
You understand that when you call in, even if I know who it is, everybody else at home doesn't.
Well, this is DJ Glowworm.
There you go. Welcome.
Yeah, there we go.
Welcome, DJ Glowworm.
How you doing?
And you do internet radio sometimes, so you ought to know that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So what are you up to, my fine black brother?
Nothing. Just listening to the show and just trying to do whatever.
You know, I think you are the token black listener.
Really? Oh,
yeah,
cool.
I think you are like the only black listener that we have. Really.
Black supremacy.
Can I call you Token? DJ Token.
I don't care.
That's funny, actually. That would work. So what have you been up to, Glowworm?
Absolutely nothing. Just recording new stuff.
Recording new stuff?
Yep.
Cool. So you got new pranks to send me and shit?
I'll send it to you tomorrow.
Did you ever edit the whole Fleeta Jackson show?
No.
No, not yet?
No, not yet. I'm going to. I will have that done by like next Saturday. I'm gonna.
Yeah, you should. Because there's a ton of stuff in there.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna do it one of these days.
Yeah.
You know,
it's boring to edit shit like that. It's boring to edit shit like that.
Yeah.
And I could, if I want to, I could go through that Zolar show and I could edit out Andrea's appearance, except it takes like 15 minutes just to open up a 3-hour file in an audio editing program. And then it takes like another 15 minutes to cut that part out, and then another 10 minutes to save it again, and then another, I don't know, 25 minutes to upload it again, so fuck all that shit. Everybody just blame Andrea and tell her stop being such a douchebag and let us put it up there again so everybody why should everybody miss out because Andrea is embarrassed that she was drunk and acting stupid? Like, that's something new, right?
Who is Andrea? What is that all about?
Andrea is the former Miss Howard Stern.
Oh, okay.
Right, Zolar called her yesterday and she was all fucked up because she missed her flight and she decided to go out and I think she said she was doing drugs on the air. Maybe that's a problem. That's probably the part she didn't like people hearing, that she was doing drugs on the air.
That's
Oops.
funny.
Because Zolar, I guess, forgot to tell her. I don't remember, but I guess he forgot to tell her that she was on the air. She should have assumed that she was if it was during showtime and she's talking to Zolar, but she's a hot chick, so she's not all that bright.
Most of them aren't nowadays.
So hopefully, maybe after the show here, after Bimbolina gets over Zolar's house and after they have sex, they'll feel like doing a show, and Zolar can turn on the webcam and do a show with Bimbolina like was supposed to happen last night. That'd be cool. Late night with Zolar.
I haven't really heard his show since he started doing it.
Well, Zolar's only been on twice.
Yeah, I only heard it like for 5 minutes the first time. I called in and, just told him good job and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were the first caller.
Oh yeah.
You were the first caller to Zolar Vision.
Yeah, I still need my steak knives, too.
Yeah,
I'm waiting on
your steak knives. But nobody heard you because he hadn't figured out his audio.
Yeah, I found that out afterwards with the relay.
Yeah.
So, you know.
You feel like calling somebody?
Sure, why not?
I know who I want to call with you on the line.
Okay.
Can you guess?
Who?
I want to call up Fleeta Jackson. So I'm going to People Pages right now, so I'm going to look up her number.
Okay.
There's only 2 Fleeters in the entire world. So let me go and look, and I know which one is the one that we're looking for.
All right.
Okay. Your character, Fleeter, is named after her, right?
Fleeta Bellingwood is my character's name.
Fleeta Bellingwood?
Bellingwood.
Bellingwood.
Yep.
But it's named after Fleeta Jackson, right?
I just kind of came up with it one day out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It just popped into my head.
Fleeta Jackson, and she's... let's see. Fleeta. Okay, I got Fleeta. Oh, let me do exact matches only so we make sure, because these are F and Jackson. Exact matches only. What the hell kind of name is Fleeta anyway?
I don't know.
Okay.
I spell it Fleeta.
Yeah. Because when Ted was calling, he wasn't calling her Fleeter, because he was doing a southern accent. He was just calling her Fleeta.
Yep. That's how it is.
Zolar says, she's the reigning Miss Howard Stern, so she's the current Miss Howard Stern. She's on the way now, and I'll put on the cam during my show. Cool, so you can watch naked people who aren't here during my show. That's funny.
I want to watch.
You can watch. Go to PCORadio.com and click on the webcam link under the Zolar Vision.
Yes.
That way you can watch naked Miss Howard Stern. Hopefully Zolar will go along with her, after I get done here. Okay, I'm going to click over and we're going to call up Fleeta Jackson.
All right.
Oh, and I'm going to need some background music again. Let me just play any stupid thing.
Hello?
Hello, how you doing, baby?
Fine, how are you?
I'm doing good. You know who this is, Sugar?
Can't hear you.
You know who this is?
No.
This is Fleeta.
It's who?
Fleeta.
Oh, I'm Fleeta.
Oh, your name Fleeta, too?
Yeah.
Lord have mercy, Jesus. How you doing, baby?
Tell me how you spell your name.
My name is Fleeta.
Oh, Fleeta.
How you spell your name?
Fleeter.
Oh, what's your middle name, baby?
Catherine.
Catherine. My name is May.
Okay, well, how do you contact me?
We go to the same church.
Because of what?
Church.
Church.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what
church?
You
know, I sit on the second pew right in front of the pastor with the big white hat.
But I don't go to a particular church.
Yes, you do. I see you there every Sunday, baby.
I think you're mistaken.
No, you're mistaken, baby. You know.
Okay, well, I'm hanging up. I don't need to talk to you.
You know what? God don't like you no way.
God don't like you no way. That's funny. She was very nice at first.
Yeah, she got all testy toward the end.
You gave yourself away because she probably hasn't been to church in 34 years.
Milkman keeps telling me to tell you that I want Tuesday nights. I don't.
What's that?
Milkman keeps messaging me over and over. He's like telling me what Tuesday nights.
What, you want Tuesday?
He keeps telling me to tell you that.
Well, if you want a night, you can have a night. But my understanding is that you don't want to be tied to a regular weekly commitment.
Yeah, because like I don't want to, have a scheduled show and not be able to do it sometimes, So
yeah.
I'll do it every now and then.
Yeah, exactly. You're like the Jupe kids. Whenever you want to do it, just let me know and I'll kick the stream and let you on if nobody else does.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
I could do that.
Yeah. I used to call them the Monkey Phone kids, but now since I don't like Drew and Eric, the only ones I like are Mark and Matt, so I call them the Jupe boys.
I only like Mark.
You only like Mark?
Yeah.
You don't like Matt either?
Oh, no.
What's wrong with Matt?
I don't like him.
I thought Drew was the one you were fighting with.
I don't like any of the stuff with Mark.
I don't get them.
Mark has intelligence.
Well, yeah, I guess so. And Mark does seem to be the smartest of all of them.
He can spell too.
Yeah, well, not until we started picking on him. He used to just be as bad as the others until everybody started picking on them about how none of them...
Yeah, at least he caught up.
Yeah, he started paying attention in school, maybe.
Drew has a small attention span.
Well, every kid does.
Except for me.
Yeah, you're a little older than they are, right? How old are you?
I forgot.
You're 17 or something, right?
No, actually I'm 15.
Oh, so you are right about their age.
Kind of, sort of, I guess. I don't know, whatever.
Maybe they got better schools in Georgia.
Well, not really.
You're in Georgia, right?
Yeah.
That's where Miss Howard Stern is coming from.
Well, yeah. I don't like it too much. It's kind of crappy down here. Redneck city like crazy.
Yeah. Do you have like you run into a lot of racism down there?
Well, it's funny whenever I do kind of make fun of myself. They find it kind of weird, you know, because me over here don't care. I'll joke with you about stuff. I don't care.
Yeah.
You know, they say, hey, look, it's Blackie. Yeah, I'm toasted too.
Do they really?
Yeah, sometimes.
How many black kids are in your school?
In my school?
Yeah.
Oh, God, a bunch of gangster kids.
Really? You got a lot of
how that works. I mean, God, like tonight at the mall, there was a shooting at the mall.
Really?
It was crazy. I was there, and like people started running around and stuff, and they're like, "Oh, there's a fight down there," and I'm like, "Okay." Like 5 minutes later, you hear "da-doom, da-doom, da-doom." I was like, "Okay." That's some gangster kids causing trouble. I'm leaving.
I didn't know there was that much crime down in Georgia.
It's crazy down here in Georgia, man. I don't know. Like most of the time, it's like these kids who watch TV and stuff. They want to be a gangster like 50 Cent or whatever. You know, they do whatever.
Well, that's typical of kids. See, the problem is that kids haven't decided what their personality is and who they want to be or who they are yet. Yeah. So they watch MTV and they decide, oh, I'm going to be goth, I'm going to be punk, I'm going to be gangsta, rather than just being who they are and however they feel like they want to be. They feel like they have to emulate something else. But they usually grow out of that around like 17 to 19. Kids usually figure out who they are.
Yeah, well, I never really with the whole I want to be like what's on TV kind of crap, you know. I don't.
Yeah.
They just do whatever.
What would you be? Like when the gangster kids look at you, what would they call you?
Okay, the gangster kids in my school, you see, that's the funny part. They don't know because their vocabulary is so limited to certain words. Which is pretty funny. So, you know, whatever they call me, I just, you know, get on right back. So it don't bother me too much.
What would an outsider consider you as being? Would you be like a bookworm or a nerd or like
somebody who just meets me or whatever?
Yeah. They'll
probably see me as I'll kick your ass in a heartbeat kind of person.
Yeah.
That's how I am.
You're a bad man.
I'm very evil.
Yeah, you're very evil.
I don't know.
Evil glowworm.
I think I'm like schizophrenic sometimes because I'll be all nice 1 minute and the next minute I'll have a knife to your throat. It's crazy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think I have mental problems. That's what my stepmom says. She's funny.
You want to call an old lady?
Sure.
We're going to call up an old lady named Edna Tulip.
Edna Tulip, okay.
Edna Tulip.
I should be free to
fly. She's in
fly.
the land of the old, down in Florida.
Where's she at? Florida?
Land of the dead, Florida, yeah.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Hello. Please leave your message after the beep.
Okay, leave your message.
Hello, how you doing, Wiley? This is Rita Bettywood down here from Southside Baptist Church. We have reports of you reportedly stealing Bibles from the church. Now, you may not have noticed, but we put security cameras in all 4 corners of the church building, in the sanctuary and in the annex. So, listen here, baby, what we gonna do is we gonna come to your house. We gonna take all them Bibles back. Then the preacher gonna have a Catholic priest perform an exorcism on you, baby, because we think you have demons in your soul. Because every time you come in church, your little one eye closed, your little splinched up face, and your messed up church shoes, your little penny loafers you be wearing, we think you got demons in your baby. We're gonna perform an exorcism.
Oh shit, because the machine hung up, I think. Yeah, because the machine hung up, the card hung up too. Well, that was funny. The hardest prank calls of all to make funny are like answer machine messages because they have absolutely nothing to work with.
I just go with random crap.
Yeah, it's just like freestyling. What's the proper word? God, improvisation. There you go. Duh.
Yeah.
I'm just retarded.
You're just good at what you got.
Yeah. Well, anyway, it was great talking to you. I'm going to let you go so that other people can get in here and we'll make some more calls and have some more fun.
All right.
Okay, peace out, Glowworm.
All right, peace out.
Peace out. Everybody, if you want to go check out the calls of DJ Glowworm, you can go to kdkprankcalls.com and click on Hosted Pranks, and up there you'll find a page just for all of Glowworm's calls. You can go and listen to those, but not right now because you're listening to us, right? Anyway. As Allard says, Miss Howard Stern got stopped by the police in the airport because she and her girlfriend were on the plane in the bathroom together. They're filing out some paperwork. So says Prankmaster. So they were having some lesbian sex in the bathroom, and now they have to explain to airport security that they're just lesbian. They weren't really plotting to blow anything up, really. Hey, it's not a bomb, it's just a vibrator. See? And your son's using it. KDK's Lunatic Fringe on the air.
Hello, this is the Tank.
The Tank?
The Tank, baby. And Vincent is white. LOL.
LOL?
LOL, yeah. A-L-W-L. LOL, like LOL, but LOL. You say LOL.
Okay.
So you're like, what? I'm doing alright. So you're like, you say like, wow, today was really great today. LOL. It's like an ending to a sentence, like a period.
I like saying
on the end of your life.
Or like, oh my God, you're such a noob. 11111.
Well, there you go. Exactly. So you're learning so quickly. You're very smart.
Yeah. So you say that you're the Tank as though everybody knows exactly who you are. Are you a Zolar regular or something?
Oh no, you know. But is Vincent in the chat room right now?
Okay, you're in the chat room right now. Oh, there you go. Tank is your name in the chat room. Now I get it.
I'm not in the chat room, but is Venison there?
Venison?
Venison.
Oh, no, Venison's not in the chat room. Are you a friend of Venison's?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm one of his fellow DJs.
Oh, you're on Next Gen Radio.
No, no, not NGR. No.
You're on Technofag.
Yes.
That's right. I forgot.
Yes, Technofag. Yes, it's good. But seriously though,
well, you gotta admit that music is kind of gay. I'm not talking.
I like techno. I like techno. I hate techno. I despise techno. Seriously.
Well, they don't even play techno. They just play like bad, like game music, like 8-bit crap ass Casio.
It was the remix. Some of it's pretty good. Some of it's pretty shitty. Some of it's pretty good. It's like a toss bag of shit, you know.
Or a toss salad, if you will.
There you go.
It's a toss salad of bad game music.
A bad good music. There's some hidden gems.
Here you go. Here's a promo for Technofact. You guys can record it and like put it in your animation or something.
Alright, cool.
This is KDK and you're listening to Technofag Radio. It's a veritable toss salad of bad gaming music.
LOL. Rafflecopters. Yeah, I'm all up on that.
There you go. So is this your first time listening to the show?
Actually, like third time.
Oh, really? Awesome. Go ahead and tell me a little about Technofag. I understand that they're doing awful with their automation, but they're doing decent with their live shows.
Yes, that is correct.
So that should be a good example that there's something wrong with the automation. Like, people aren't liking it. If they're tuning in for the shows, but not any other time, that means that there's something wrong with the automation and you ought to go with something else rather than the gay game music.
You're correct, because the internet is serious business.
Yeah. Well...
It is.
It would help you build up your audience if you had better automation.
Yes. Talk to the man. I'm not the man.
Who's the man?
I'm working for the man.
Who's the man? Joe?
Yeah, Joe's awesome. Joe owns your soul, seriously.
Yeah.
His accent owns. It's like, whoa, he's British. Lol. He's serious. The British people are amazing. You talk to them and they can totally bring you down to a piece of shit, but you feel so happy because their accent owns.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm serious. I'm no joke. I mean...
I love the British accent, but Joe sounds like a really low-class British accent. He's like a gutter sniper.
Oh, right? All British. Well, see, it's funny. You know, I go in and out of a British accent randomly.
Yeah, he's not posh.
No, he's awesome.
Yeah.
He's my role model for life.
Yeah.
And gayness. Yes.
Okay, so when is your show on, and what's it called, and everything?
I don't know. Listeners may bombard it with, I don't really know. Okay, this is the Tank. LOL. LOL.
You have a show, or are you just a listener over there?
I have a show.
Okay, so when is the show on?
Thursday nights, 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern Time, and also Tuesdays, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Oh,
okay. So you got 2 shows?
Twice a week. You know, bust it out twice a week.
Then.
Yeah, it owns. It's pretty sweet. You know, I dig it. You know, it's awesome. The kids love it. The kids love music.
And I'm gonna guess the website is like technofagradio.com.
Technofrag.net, lol. You're so funny. You're so funny.
Technofrag.net?
Yes, yeah.
Is the word radio in there, or is it just Technofrag.net?
Technofrag.net. Keep it simple. Keep it short and simple. The kids,
so everybody can go check out the horrible... Are there any good shows on there?
Yes, Mr. Kilroy Show owns 42, Saturday nights it owns.
I bet it's just like the Wild Bunch Rejects.
No, he owns. He's a new guy.
Yeah.
He did a great show earlier today. I fucking owned. You know, he pulled some good listeners.
No,
awesome.
He pwned.
No, he owns. Because pwned is a negative. It's like, I just pwned your ass. Own is like, whoa, I just owned you.
Okay.
It's like, whoa. Own is more of a, I think, a more positive thing than pwned. Because, you know, when you read pwned, it's like negative. And I'm all about positive. I know you are too.
LMAO.
I don't know.
Lamal.
Lamal. There you go.
There you go, Lamal.
Lamal sounds like a black person. Lol. Am I right? Well, more like Vincent. Am I right?
Yeah. Raffle?
Raffle Compters, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we could have a whole conversation in shorthand, I think.
Yeah. Well, not me, but some of the geeks who listen to Technofag. Yeah. The guys who love
Technofag.
they really do it for me.
Technofag. I love you. Seriously, I listen to your show. It's awesome. Good stuff.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. Thank you for
calling.
calling.
Yeah, I'm just, totally just saying. All right.
Okay.
Thank Owens.
Peace out, bro.
Thank Owens. Oh my God.
Okay.
I love you. No, don't leave me. I need you. I need you like I need a hernia.
Do you want to do a prank call?
Yeah, dude.
You want to call somebody up and just talk to them in, like, techno speak?
No, actually, I think I do. I'll do it.
No, I
got my own bag of tricks.
Okay.
Just make sure you don't put your Willy Wanker in my chocolate factory, all right? I'm not cool with that.
Okay, we're going to call up Harry Heine.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be right back. So I would assume her name's not Harry.
All right. It's going to be a setup. I know it. I'm going to be screwed.
No, it's not.
All right, I know you wouldn't. I wouldn't do you. Hello? That would suck. Huh? Hello? Hey, man! Dude! Are you there, man? Dude! Woo! Dude, anyway, check this out, dude. I lost my Roger Crispy treats. Can you help me find them?
I think
all right.
He hung up already because you didn't realize that he picked up and he's going hello and you were just whatever.
Yeah, I couldn't hear it. This phone sucks.
Yeah. Okay.
Fucking like $8 bill. I mean, what do you expect? It's Walmart's. Am I right? Come on.
It's been real.
It's been real.
Okay.
I want to try again. I'm like this press now. I want to get another go. I want to pass go. I want to put $200.
You want to try again?
Yeah, let's do one more. Make it something like make it something snappy. Come on, man. Give something to work with.
Leaf Booger.
Leaf Booger?
Leaf Booger. I'll be right back. Local number, so I don't even need to deal with the answer machine. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, how are you doing, dear? Is this Mrs. Booger?
Yes.
Why do you say it like that for? You sound very suspicious.
I am.
This is just Ed. I got your number from the board down at the supermarket. It said that you do vacuum cleaning and carpet shampooing. So we need your services.
Wrong, Mrs. Booger.
Oh, see, that's why you were suspicious, because I said Booger, because that's just how it's spelled. Well, the car said, it says Booger Vacuum Service, and it gives the number, and it says, ask for Leaf. Hello?
Tank? Hello?
Yes. We are 0 for 2.
Well, you couldn't hear her say hello, so I had to take that over. But anyway...
Oh, really? I was wondering. I thought you were going to give it to me, but I heard you talk, and I'm like, okay, maybe he had it. I thought maybe you were like, this is going to be brilliant.
She said hello right when I clicked over, so...
I couldn't hear it. I'm like, I heard your voice before hers.
Yeah, right when I clicked over, she was saying hello, so I knew you didn't hear it, so I had to take it.
I'm sorry. Hey, you covered it.
Yeah, well...
That's professionalism.
Yeah, anyway, I'm going to let you go, and everybody listen to the Booger Show. Actually, you should never ever listen to Booger because he's on the Rival Network, while we have a much better show on over here with Carlito. But what other day are you on? You said you have a show on Monday?
Me? Oh, Tuesdays.
Tuesday, there you go. We have no show on Tuesday, so you can listen to the Tank on Tuesday.
Well, yes.
6 to 8.
Not this Tuesday. This Tuesday I'm actually busy, like, for the once in my life. I'm actually doing something Tuesday.
Okay, well.
Yeah, it sucks. But Thursday, that's 11 p.m., that's the shit. That's when the shit goes down.
No, we're not going to be there. We're all going to be here.
I know.
Okay, so peace out.
All right, man, I love you.
I love you, too.
I really do. I mean it from the heart.
Raffle.
It's Raffle Coppers. There you go.
Perfect.
All right.
And in the background, thank you for not coming up and scaring me like while I was on the air, even though it would have been funny. I would have gone, oh, like the time that Ted saw a bug. Yeah. You remember the time where I was talking to Ted on the air and all of a sudden he just goes like, ah! Because he saw like a bug run across the desk or something. That's what it would have been like if he had scared me. He came up behind me and put his arms around me without scaring me. So thank you. Yeah. I'm letting the air go up my armpit because I'm sweating like a pig in here. It's been so hot lately, I hate it. We need an air conditioner. And now we actually have enough money in the bank to go buy an air conditioner. I'm going to get one of those ones on wheels that where you put the hose up to the window. It's one of those windowless air conditioners. Because we don't have a proper window that we could fit an air conditioner in. We got those, you know, like when you go into a motel, they have those great big sliding windows? That's what we have. Or like schools and office buildings have them sometimes. The enormous sliding windows. Oh boy, it's so fucking hot in here. They haven't eaten yet, that's why they're so noisy, because I came home and I took a nap, and I was watching this movie, I can't remember what it was called, but I was watching this movie about all celebrities and their descent into alcohol and drug addiction that led to death. So it's all about, like, famous people who became famous and then blew it all with drugs and alcohol. Very interesting. Yeah. She was being very noisy before. She says, feed me, you fuck. I'm starving. Yeah. Yeah, can you feed them for me, please, honey? Thank you. Yep. I only had a six-pack because I was too lazy to go to the store. I just wanted to come home and lay down and take a nap. So I only have a six-pack, so that means I got to drink it fast. And I've only had 2 so far. So if I'm going to catch a buzz, I'm going to have to start drinking.
Hello, how you doing, dear?
Hello.
Neo, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
I always get thrown off because that's not your name when you call up and you show up on the caller ID. Keith says, you go, girl, woot, woot.
Well, thank you, man.
Woot.
Sure.
Tank says, this is the tank that was the win. Awesome stuff. Tank Punk. Oh, cool, he likes punk music. Anybody who likes punk is cool in my book, as long as he doesn't listen to rap or hip-hop. We don't like those kind of people. You don't like those kind of people around in these parts?
They suck nuts anyways.
They're what?
They suck nuts anyways.
They suck nuts, yes they do. Rap sucks nuts.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, Mr. Peeper says more numbers newly confirmed coming in and shit. Numbers confirmed like mere minutes ago. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get my cache of numbers confirmed.
Your what?
My cache of numbers. I have like 100 numbers saved in the email, and I'm like going through all of them.
Oh, and they're all not working?
No.
See, that's why we have numbers that are like confirmed like right before people give them to me.
I gotta go. My dad.
No, finish talking.
What?
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to KDK.
Fuck them.
I gotta go.
Okay.
Shut up.
Tell your dad I said hi.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
That was funny. Neo's dad. He sounded drunk. I'm just picturing like Neo's dad like stumbling in his underwear all drunk with like pee stains and shit stains. Who's on the phone there? All the craziness with the stations is internet drama and it's boring. I really don't care about it, just a lot of craziness. Yes, you're right, but you're just saying that because we kick your ass so bad. That was coming in from Tank. I'm just kidding. Over here on PCU, we got celebrities on the air like me and Sean Ward and Zolar and Billy Mira and shit. Carlito's not famous yet, but he's on the way. He'll get there. Who else is there? Did I miss anyone? We have a full lineup over here on PCU. It's very exciting. It's taken a long time for me to actually find enough people that are decent enough to put together a great lineup on PCU. We still have 2 nights that don't have any original programming, but I'm going to go through, off the top of my head, I'm going to go through the PCU schedule for you, for everybody who's listening now and doesn't normally listen other days of the week. You need to tune in this Monday for the world premiere of Friends of Bill M., starring Billy Mira, who everybody probably best knows as the voice of Ozzy Osbourne on The Howard Stern Show. That's right, The Howard Stern Show. So make sure you tune in for that Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or Eastern Time. I don't think we're in Eastern Daylight Time now, aren't we? Yeah, so it's Eastern Daylight Time. On Tuesday, we have no show. On Wednesday, it's just KDK's Lunatic Fringe Reloaded. What you're listening to now, we replay it again on Tuesday, or on Wednesday, just because there's nothing else on, so we may as well do it anyway, right? And, of course, on Thursday we have Carlito's Madhouse, which starts at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. On Friday, we have Zolar Vision. Zolar has appeared on The Howard Stern Show over 200 times. He's been in the studio 5 times. He's been on the E! Show. He's world famous for being a pain in the ass to celebrities on The Howard Stern Show and shit. And he does great voices. And it was a kick-ass show last night. What? No thanks. Now you throw off my train of thought. Where was I? Saturday night, of course. It's me, KDK's Lunatic Fringe Live, here every Tuesday. Where the fuck did I get Tuesday from? Every Saturday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Sunday, of course, Sean Ward's Peanut Punch Radio, hosted by Sean Ward from SeanWard.net. Famous comic book artist, rap artist, all-around man about town, as he likes to call himself. He's a Renaissance man about town. Zolar says Prank Master and Miss Howard Stern are finally in the car and they're on the way. So Houston, we have liftoff. They're on the way to Zolar's pad. So hopefully Zolar's going to get her naked and trot her out in front of the webcam without her knowledge. Or get her drunk enough and she won't care. He can fuck her on the couch and everybody can watch. Yeah, there you go. Zolar will be ass fucking her while she's blowing Prank Master. There you go. That'll be her penance for blowing Zolar off yesterday. And if you want to go check out the webcam, the address is kdkprankcalls.com/Zolar, Z-O-L-A-R. That is the page for the PC webcam, because Zolar is the only one who uses it right now. So it's kdkprankcalls.com/Zolar, and it's probably not on yet, but once Miss Howard Stern shows up, even if Zolar decides that he doesn't want to come on and do a show, because he's busy fucking Miss Howard Stern, maybe at least he can turn on the webcam and get her to walk by with her boobs hanging out or something. Give everybody a little thrill. Anyway, let's see who we can call here. We have Chester and Lisa Cool, Anita Silliass, an Arab woman. What do I say to an Arab woman? Besides just continually calling her a silly ass or something dumb like that. Okay, they're not going to answer, because that number was confirmed like 5 minutes ago, so now they're all paranoid because people are fucking naturally, innately paranoid. Tank Punk says, I seriously don't care. Notice I really didn't say shit about anyone when I was on the air. I could have, but I respect your stuff, and right now it's old news, it's under the moat, and all other cliche things. Tank Punk sounds like he's entirely too good to be on TechnoFag. He needs to be on a better network. What? No, he's not a prank call guy. We don't put just anybody on the air over here at PC. It is a prank call station, so if I put somebody on and they're not a prank caller, all they're going to do is get harassed by people who are just demanding prank calls all night, so. I said that to Zolar one night. I said, it's PCU prank call underground radio, so people are going to kind of harass you about doing prank calls if you don't. But you don't have to if you don't want to. This is just what people expect, and the number of listeners will go down if you don't. That much is true. We're up to 83 people listening. Let me see who else I can call here. I'm trying to call people, and I'm having horrible luck all night. Let's try Cleanthy Bozo.
Hello?
Hey, what up there, Bozo?
No.
I saw this number on my caller ID, and I'm wondering why the bozos calling my house.
No.
It says right here on the caller ID, it says Cliente Bozo.
No, it's another family. He lived in before here, but now it's another family. Sorry.
Oh, so your phone is just still in Bozo's name.
Yeah, he was before 3 years ago. Now it's another family here.
Oh, so you're not even the Bozo family.
It's, I don't know, it's a maybe wrong number.
Well, no, it says you're in Poughkeepsie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cliente Bozo in Poughkeepsie.
Where do you live in you?
I'm in Poughkeepsie.
Oh, no. Not have
Oh, yes, I am.
No.
Yeah, I am.
No.
How can you argue about where I live? I'm telling you where I live. Lady? Well, that sucked, too. God damn, maybe I've lost it. You are my Yoko Ono. You made me not funny anymore. I'm talking to the cat. No, actually, instead, I'm going to play this call from Nunu. It's a soundboard prank call. I haven't played any soundboard prank calls tonight. And the one that I'm going to play now is using the Bill Murray soundboard. And Nunu got called by Amerisweets Holidays and had some fun with him. So I'm going to play this, and then I'll be back very shortly afterwards with more prank. Alright, I'll take this call first, and then we'll get to the Nunu prank call. KDK's Lunatic Fringe, you're on the air.
Hey.
Hey. That was the best
Who the fuck am I?
Huh?
Thank you. Who am I?
You are Intros.
Oh yeah, you know what's going on now.
The scene. Wow, you know I must be sober if I got that right. I never get the name right.
Man, I got a little tale for you.
Oh, do you? You mean like tail as in like vagina?
No, it's in a story.
I'd rather have the vagina.
Yeah, well, you can have some penis and vagina.
Okay. Go ahead and tell your story.
Well, you guys know, what's your July 4th, like Independence Day or some shit?
Independence Day, yes.
Yeah.
You have Canada Day instead.
We did. I got really drunk on Canada Day, man.
Uh-huh.
It was good times. And, you know, the weird thing about it was I didn't drink much beer.
Canadian beer is very strong. You don't need a whole lot.
No, but usually I can drink 10 beers and just be drunk.
Shit, 10 beers Canadian is like 15, 20 American.
But we had about 8 beers that night, and I actually was puking my little balls off, and I, like, sat in the bush. I'm on the fucking phone!
Is that your parents
You're
yelling
a
at you?
lover, asshole.
Is that your parents yelling at you?
No, that's my roomie being a little fag.
Okay.
He's being very annoying. He's actually picking up an internet girl tonight.
He's doing an internet hookup?
He is. I'm very proud of the man. It's good time.
Oh, gotta love modern life.
Oh, yes, exactly.
You can just sit down at your computer and get yourself laid within a half an hour.
Oh, no shit, exactly. Next the prostitutes are going to come to the door with a credit card machine.
Yeah, really, just swipe your card down their pussy.
Exactly. So, I have to ask how things been, man. I haven't actually been around for a while.
Well, is that your story? That's the extent of your story? You drank a bunch of
beer?
beer?
It wasn't very exciting, actually.
You didn't even do anything embarrassing?
I actually pissed right out in the open by a main intersection, and I'm surprised I didn't get arrested.
Yeah. Was everybody watching your penis while you're pissing?
Pretty much.
Are you impressive, or is it something to be embarrassed about?
No, I don't really care. If they want to watch my schlong, they can watch my fucking schlong.
Okay. Well, I was asking how big it was.
I don't know. I haven't measured.
That is such a big... Whenever somebody says that, that means it's small, because every guy knows exactly how big their penis is.
No, dude, because I don't want to go get one of those, like, braille ruler things or something and pay, like, $59
Oh, shit, that's right. I forgot that you're blind.
Yeah.
Well, okay, get hard and have your roommate measure it for you, so you know.
No.
Well, is it like a handful? More than a handful?
Oh, it's more than a handful.
Like when you're jerking off, how much remains outside of your hand?
Jesus Christ. If it means anything, a heavier woman told me it felt wonderful. not to, like, penetrate too deep.
Oh, really?
If that means anything.
Oh, there you go.
All right. As we
Why
talked about penises on...
Why does God give all the big penises to the blind guys and the crippled guys and shit like that?
The crippled guys.
I bet you Christopher Reeve had a giant dick. He had a super dick.
Did you dream about that last night?
No.
Oh, okay. Anyway, can I make a call, man?
You want to make a call?
Let's try.
Let's see what we got here. I wish there were other people giving me numbers because so many of these have not worked thus far.
Oh, yeah. Guess what I got in the mail today?
A vagina.
Cereal.
A pocket vagina. Really? You got cereal in the mail?
I got like 2 of those little boxes of cereal, all brand or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I would probably be afraid of that cereal that came in the mail.
I'll mail it to you and you can give it away as a gift.
No, it's okay. Everybody would be afraid to eat it coming from me.
You can give it to Dandy Randy or whatever the hell his name is.
Randy Dandy.
Randy Dandy. That's it.
Let's see. We can call up Althea Roach. Yeah, let's call up Althea Roach, a black lady.
What's her last name?
Roach.
Roach?
Yeah, like the bug or the drug.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Hello.
Hello, Mrs. Roach.
Please leave your message after the sound of the
Hello.
Hello.
I was walking by the cemetery the other day, and
hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Why were you putting spray paint on my lover's tombstone? You're putting graffiti all over.
She hung up right away.
Fuck you.
Now, who's gonna really believe that they were spray painting somebody's tombstone?
I don't know, maybe an old fucking lady.
I don't know if she's old, it's just this black lady.
Oh, I'm fucking... my intelligence level for pranking and creative ideas goes down when I'm stoned. But my literary skills improve drastically.
Oh, really?
That's really weird.
Thank you for sharing.
No problem. But hey, I won't hold up your show here.
Okay. Well, it was great hearing from you again. Glad to hear that you're listening again. And I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Talk to you later, man.
Bye-bye. And that was one of our blind listeners. And let me turn my microphone back up. That was one of our blind listeners, Antros from Canada, all the way from Canada. And I'm still only on beer number 3 because I'm doing so much talking on the phone here. So we've only got less than an hour here, so I'm going to have to pound some beers. Tank Punk says, prank calls. I wish I could do them on the air. I don't have the money to get the equipment I would need. Well, you don't need a whole lot of equipment to be able to do prank calls on the air. You've been listening to me do prank calls and calls all night, taking calls and shit like that, and all I'm doing is I'm holding the boom mic of my headset up to the earpiece of the phone. That's all it takes. I don't have a phone patch. I don't have a mixer yet. So anybody who says that they can't make a call or take a call on internet radio is just coming up with excuses not to do it because they're afraid, because they know that they don't excel at the improv the way all of us do on PCU here. Anyway, let me see what people are saying in the chat room. I see some new people blinking. iPokesmart says, lol. Okay, thank you, lol. A grocery store with a nasty-ass salad bar, says Kurokagi. And, confirm that number. Let me know if they are still open and what kind of person will answer if you could, Kurokagi. And I'll be more than glad to do your call because there ain't a whole lot of people sending in numbers tonight. I'm going to try Neo's number for Wings Chinese Restaurant.
Hello, Wings. May I help you?
Hello, I need to order some wings.
Okay. You like order pick up or to go? Deliver?
I wanna come in and pick it up.
Okay.
I want
to order?
I want some buffalo wings. Those are the hot ones, right?
Buffalo wing. Yeah, we have a kind of like similar like this, close to that. It's a chicken drummet.
It's what?
It's a chicken drummet.
Okay. Is it like hot and spicy?
Not actually. Yeah, like spicy.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I just want hot chicken wings. I don't care what you call them. Just like we call them buffalo
like
wings,
deep
but
fry with some pepper or something, the flavor inside.
well, I don't want like some kind of wacky ass sauce. I just want like some hot sauce or something.
Actually, there is a kind of dry. It's not come with any sauce.
Oh, you don't put any sauce on the wings? Don't you like
no.
you fry them and then you put them in some kind of hot sauce and shit?
Actually, yeah, there's a hot flavor, not a sauce. Like maybe they put some white pepper and maybe some other stuff thing like that.
Okay, well that'll work, I guess.
Okay. So
what do you sell that? Like by the pound, by the order?
Actually, by order.
Okay, so we got about 5 guys here, and we're about to watch. Huh? So what do you think we need? We need like 5 orders.
Okay, there's the fried chicken wing. The fried chicken that come with about 10 pieces.
Okay, so
order.
Give me about 30 pieces.
30 pieces. You need 3 orders.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, I wanted some of that, some of that rice that just comes out of the container in like one big solid clump, like cat food or something.
Container like what? Like.
You know that sticky rice? It's like a mass of Play-Doh or something.
Sticky like mashed potato.
I'm not sure what you call it.
We just the sticky everything.
You know what I mean? It comes in those little rectangular things with the flaps on top, and you dump it out, and it retains that shape. You know, rice is supposed to be like sort of loose, but yours is like a solid block. You know, it's like a tofu block of rice.
We just like a tofu block of the rice.
I can't hardly hear you.
No, that's what we not make that kind of food.
Well, you have what is it, like fried rice?
Fried rice, yeah. We do have a combination fried rice.
Okay, so
some of those, yeah.
I guess give me like 2 orders of that or something.
What kind of fried rice? Combinations or
what kind you have?
You like chicken fried rice, shrimp fried rice combination?
Give me the shrimp.
Shrimp?
Yeah, because we got the wings already. So we don't want to overdo it with the chicken.
That's for
and I have a special request. I want you
about 15 minutes if you want.
Okay.
We'll take it right away.
I have a special request. I'd like some custom-made fortune cookies, and I'll tell you what I want them to say, and you can just like put the slip of paper inside.
The fortune, yeah, there's a fortune cookie, yes.
Yeah, so you just take like the slip of paper and write things like you have a small penis on it and put it inside.
There's some fortune reading inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want you to make some special ones with some special fortunes, because it's a special occasion.
Well,
so maybe one that says Confucius say you're very small in the pants or something like that.
But that one we make it from fabric.
Okay, how about Confucius say you're hung like a Chinaman?
Can you hold on a second?
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes.
Is this the same guy, or did he pawn me off on somebody else?
Oh, no. I just continue that. Because I am busy right now also.
You're lying. Your voice changed.
No, I'm the one.
Okay, you are the one, like Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, just like you're asking for the fortune cookie, right?
What's that?
Just now you're asking for the fortune cookie, right?
Well, I wanted you to, like, maybe slip a piece of paper in there with a special fortune so I can play a joke on my friend.
Okay, that one we bought from the factory. They already make.
Oh, so you don't make them there?
Yeah, so we not.
You just get like a big vat of old dried up fortune cookies.
Yeah, just like regular restaurant, Chinese restaurant. You
okay.
Get it from there.
Well, do they come with the order, or do I pay extra for those, or what?
You mean the fortune cookie?
Yeah.
That's gonna be 5 for you.
Okay.
How many of you?
There's 5 of us here, so just give us 5 cookies.
Is 5 enough for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. No
That'll
problem.
be good.
Okay.
Also, I want some of those wormy noodles, like chow mein noodles.
Chow mein noodles?
Yeah, just give us like they come in like the wax paper bag or something.
Paper bag?
They come in like a wax paper bag?
Not the paper bag. We come with the kind of with some like a form, the square form, X form. There's a one order with that.
Oh, are you guys, what time are you guys open till?
We open until 9:30.
And what time is it now? Oh, I only have like 10 minutes left?
Yes.
Oh, crap.
Yeah. We are at the downtown Jackson.
Okay, so, you know what? I'm going to come down there and pick it up. Like, I'm going to leave right now, and I'll be there in like 5 minutes.
5 minutes? Okay, so you want to come here and take your order, right?
Yeah.
Take your order, right? Okay.
No, I'm going to come down there and place the order because I need to see the menu, so don't make anything yet.
So I not make anything until you're here?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I need to come and look at the menu.
Okay, so I not place any order for you?
Okay, not yet, no.
Not yet, okay.
Okay, the cat is very hungry. Can you hear her?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Baby.
Okay, so I'll be right down.
Okay.
Bye. See, I was trying to be nice there because I didn't want them to make the food and then not only have to like waste the money on making the food, but be waiting there for somebody to come and pick it up. That would just be too awful and evil and nasty. I try not to be too nasty. I'll do the prank calls, but I try not to be too mean about it. We're a kinder, gentler prank call outfit over here. OxyContin is sending the phone number for Taco Bell. They're open for another hour or a little later, depending on how busy they are. You can insult their food because I don't even trust it. They have had crunchy meat before, and I think we all know what it was. Crunchy meat. I don't know what you mean by crunchy meat, but I don't want to think about what kind of meat you get when you go to a fucking Taco Bell. That's kind of disgusting. Anyway, Eve is saying, he's expecting World of Warcraft to come in the mail. He's a huge geek gamer. Tell him something went wrong with the shipment and he won't be getting his game or his money. It's got to be something unbelievable, but he's looking forward to this so much. But he'll get all irate if he doesn't think he's going to get a refund or the game. Sorry, I couldn't come up with anything better. I just think he'd flip if he thought his game was lost in the mail. And Mr. Peepers has yet more numbers newly confirmed coming in. Mr. Peepers is like out of control confirming shit. That's pretty funny. Anyway, I'm going to go take a break, maybe pound a beer, maybe go take a piss. And in the meantime, I'm going to play that prank call that I was supposed to play before. So please don't call for a little while. If you do, I'm not going to be picking up the phone until I'm done. So here you go. This prank call is from Nunu. And it's Bill Murray. Bill Murray calls AmeriSweets Holidays.
Hello. You only have 75 more to go.
Yeah, my name is Brian. Who am I speaking with?
Hello? I'm Peter.
How are you doing today?
Thanks so much.
Hello?
Good morning.
Hello?
What's your name?
What's my name? My name is Brian. How are you doing today? What's your name, sir?
Ronnie?
Your name is Ronnie?
Yes.
How are you doing today, sir?
I'm a man.
Excuse me?
Where are you from, originally?
I'm from AmeriSweets, out from Orlando, Florida. I'm just calling you because today we have called you and you've been awarded with $1,301 in travel awards.
Thanks
That's
so
the
much.
largest prize amount today towards your Florida and Bahamas promotional holiday. Congratulations, sir. Are you interested in taking a vacation in Florida?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Where are you from, sir?
New Hampshire?
Excuse me?
New Hampshire?
Where are you from?
I think there's just been a slight misunderstanding.
Excuse me, sir?
I'm going to ask you a couple of standard questions, okay?
You're going to ask me a couple of standard questions?
Yes.
Okay, sir. You asked me some standard questions.
What high school did you go to?
Excuse me, sir?
What high school did you go to?
What kind of company do I come from?
Yes.
I come from a travel agent company.
Yeah, you could...
Excuse me, sir?
Are you habitually using drugs, stimulants, alcohol?
Can you say that again?
Are you habitually using drugs, stimulants, alcohol?
Am I using drugs?
Yeah, you could say that.
Why would I work at a company and use drugs, sir?
No.
That wouldn't be too professional now, would it, sir?
No. I'm sorry.
Okay, sir. So why are you asking me questions like, do I use drugs?
I'm truly sorry, Your Honor.
Okay, it's all right, sir. How are you doing today?
Who was your 12th grade English teacher?
Excuse me?
Who was your 12th grade English teacher?
Who is my what?
Who was your 12th grade English teacher?
Who is my 12 famous teachers?
Yes.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
What high school did you go to?
What high school did I go to?
Yes.
Why do you want to know what high school do I go to?
I'm studying the effect of negative reinforcement on ESP ability.
A negative reinforcement? Sir, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Why are you asking me all of these questions?
It's technical.
Excuse me, you're tapping my phone?
It's technical. It's one of our little toys.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Hello?
Yes, how you doing today, sir?
Yeah, you can...
I'm the manager. My name is Frank. How you doing today?
Yes.
And are you having problems with my agent?
I'm going to ask you a couple of standard questions, okay?
All right, go ahead. Spit it to me. Let me hear this.
What high school did you go to?
I never went to high school.
Yes.
We're located in Florida. Florida, and where you located at?
Well, I'd just feel so much better if I knew where you were.
We're in Florida. That's where we at, sir.
Yes.
Have you ever been to Florida?
Yeah, you could say that. Who was your 12th grade English teacher?
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir.
What's your name?
Why do you keep on asking me the same questions, sir?
Back off, man. I'm a scientist.
Excuse me?
It's technical.
What I am trying to do for you today, sir, is I'm trying to give you a package, and you are sitting here asking me all of these questions. I do not understand where you're coming from. You need to talk to me straight and listen to what I am trying to say to you.
Have you or any member of your family ever been diagnosed schizophrenic, mentally incompetent?
How are you going to ask me if me and my family have been diagnosed to anything? You don't know me. You don't know my family. I don't want you to know me. I don't want you to know my family. All I'm trying to do is I'm trying to ask you some questions. Now, listen, you either trying to talk to me or you're trying to talk to somebody else. Now, listen, what do you want?
I think there's just been a slight misunderstanding, and I want to cooperate in any way that I can.
I understand this, but why are you asking me all these questions? Can
My friend, don't be a jerk. I'm warning you.
You're warning me?
My friend, don't be a jerk.
My friend. Yo.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Well, can't we just talk?
Can we just talk?
Yes.
You want to talk to me?
Yeah, you could say that.
Yo, you gay? Hey.
You have been a bad monkey.
I've been a bad monkey?
Yeah, you could say that.
So what are you going to do about that?
This man has no dick.
Excuse me, sir.
I am madly in love with you.
You're madly in love with me?
You know, you'd have been better off marrying me.
Huh?
You know, I should have been your father.
You should have been my father?
Yes.
You want to be my father?
You know, I should have been your father.
Can I be your father?
No.
Can I be your baby daddy?
So be good, for goodness sake. Whoa!
Yo, what's wrong with you?
What a lovely singing voice you must have.
Are you doing drugs?
Yes.
What kind of drugs do you do?
Let me tell you something about myself. I come home from work to my place, and all I have is my work. There's nothing else in my life.
There's nothing else in your life?
Yes.
You really love drugs like that?
I'm a qualified psychologist. I have a degree.
Oh, you have a degree?
Well, I have PhDs in parapsychology and psychology.
Listen to me. Are you going to come to Florida and hook me up with some money?
New Hampshire?
I'll be your boyfriend.
I feel so funky.
You feel funky?
Yeah, you could say that.
Why do you feel funky, sir?
Winter, slumbering in the open air, wears on his smiling face a dream of spring.
Sir, can you please
Winter,
stop saying?
slumbering in the open air, wears on his smiling face a dream of spring.
Sir.
Good morning. Buongiorno, signore.
Are you going to stop playing games with me, sir?
No.
Why not?
I have problems.
You have problems?
Yes.
Are you gonna stop playing?
I am madly in love with you.
You're still madly in love with me.
Well, then maybe my theory is correct.
Why are you yelling at me, sir?
Shit-eating son of a bitch! Bastard! Douchebag! What?
Why are you still yelling at me, sir? Man, you don't even know me, dog, for real.
This man has no dick.
I don't have no dick.
Yes.
I do have a dick. I gotta be till number 3 Grande. Que bajo. Que bajo.
My friend, don't be a jerk.
Mira. ¿Qué tú haces?
I got a split. The mayor wants to rap with me about some things.
You wanna rap with me? You ready to rap?
Yes.
Alright, listen.
Tell me good. For goodness sake. Whoa.
Yo, why you talking shit on the phone, little boy? I don't give a fuck. Little nigga need to leave me alone. That's it. Alright?
For a moment.
One moment.
I have a great body.
Are you gonna freestyle with me?
I have a great body.
Are you gonna freestyle with me?
Yes. Yeah, you could say that.
So go ahead and start freestyling.
Slumbering in the open air, wears on his smiling face a dream of spring.
Start freestyling with me then, sir.
Yeah, you could.
Alright, go ahead. Start it off.
Winter, slumbering in the open air, wears on his smiling face a dream of spring.
Yo, you nasty.
Show me good, for goodness sake. Whoa.
Yo, you nasty.
I'm studying the effect of negative reinforcement on ESP ability.
Yo.
There are some things in this world that go way beyond human understanding. Things that cannot be explained. Things that most people don't want to know about. I demand an explanation.
You demand an explanation?
Yes. Are you menstruating right now?
Am I menstruating right now?
Yes.
What about you? Are you?
Yes. Yeah, you could say that.
What's wrong with you?
Are you menstruating right now?
Nah.
Is this a trick question?
Are you trick questioning me?
Yes. See ya.
Huh?
See ya.
And we're back, and that was one of the dumbest telemarketers you've ever heard in your life. Too stupid to figure out that somebody's using a soundboard on him, even though he keeps repeating the same sounds, exactly the same sound, over and over and over again. You know, you can understand somebody saying the same thing over and over, but sounding exactly the same. That was by far the stupidest fucking telemarketer I've ever heard in my life. Anyway, I was thinking about a new project at over at kdkprankcalls.com, something that I could do new to help continue the traffic going, because the site is absolutely kicking ass lately. We are now up to, we are somewhere in the range of 275,000 ranked in the world. Among the billions of websites that are in the world, we're ranked around 275,000 something. I forget the rest. But as you can tell, we're kicking major ass over at kdkprankcalls.com, and I want to keep it going. So I'm always trying to think of new things that I could do and new things that I could put up and exciting and different things to get people to keep going. Always posting new content and new soundboards and new prank calls and shit like that. And I was thinking that one of the least popular portions of the site is the video section, because that's the one that hasn't been updated in like over a year. So I was thinking maybe of starting like like a reality series where I record like this stupid shit that happens in my life and putting up and editing together short videos into almost like a reality series of you know, a day in the life of KDK and stuff like that. So let me know if you guys think that would be something that you'd be interested in before I go and waste my time doing something like that and aggravating everybody in my life by recording them and putting them on the internet and shit like that. And also, there's a lot of people listening right now, so maybe you guys can help me out. I'm looking for a way to make money off of the site. We tried Google AdSense, we tried Target Point, and we tried FastClick, and no luck with any of those. So if anybody knows any other advertising companies or companies that allow you to make money off of your website by posting advertising, please drop me an email at kdk@kdkprankcalls.com and let me know so that we can put some ads up and make some money off the site so I can buy myself things like a mixer and a phone patch and shit like that. Wouldn't it be great if I had like a good phone interface so that I could do soundboard prank calls on the air, and when people call me they can hear, you know, what's being played on the air. When I put you on hold you can hear the bad music I'm playing and shit like that. Wouldn't that be great? Let me take a sip of my beer right here. I think this is beer number 4, and I only have 2 left, and I'm starting to feel a mild buzz. So I'm going to have to drink the rest like really quick. Otherwise, it will have been beer that I drank for naught, because I won't be able to get a buzz off it. And it looks like Tank Punk is getting all pissed off at me because he says, I like your sly bashing. It's very subtle. Again, I haven't said shit. You could have said like it is easy and it's a misconception or some shit on what you need to do in order to prank call. But you just came off as arrogant. So apparently Tank is all pissed off at me now because he's acting like a hurt girl because I didn't properly word things sensitively enough for him. I guess. Because I'm an arrogant prick, yes. I'm so full of myself. I am the wind. I'm the sun, I'm the air, I'm the shyness that is criminally vulgar. Whatever. Somebody just told me that they're in a ventrilo room where they're pranking the FBI. Okay, send me the IP for that ventrilo room later, so I can come in and show you all how it's done. Actually, more likely I'll go in there and everybody will attack me because every other prank call in the world is jealous of my stature. There I go being arrogant again. I'm going to turn people off with my arrogance. Let me try to call somebody because Mr. Peeper still has new numbers flowing in here. Blondie's Escort Service. Atlantic City's most established, top-rated service. I've tried calling escort services before, and they must get an awful lot of prank calls because they don't play for shit. They just hang right the fuck up. You say anything a little bizarre or off-kilter, and they're just click, gone. American Clothing Restoration Dry Cleaners. Roy Homo. Nadia Nadia Escorts. Hyman Jackoff, an angry old guy answered. Ooh, an angry old guy. That's a definite must call whenever you see that in a comment. I love to prank call old people, and I love angry people. Damn it. Old people never have an answer machine because they're too stupid to figure out how to work them. Why do old people fear technology? And will I be like that one day? Will I be afraid of the PC one day, or whatever new technology comes out in the next 10 years? Oh, Tank Punk wants to confirm that he's not pissed. He says, I'm just saying stuff, you're saying stuff, I'm saying stuff, that's it. But there you go. You know, people often get pissed off at me for being blunt and not pussyfooting around and just telling people my thoughts straight up. And some people respect it, and most people get sensitive about it because people are always people have their own little head trips and their own little insecurities, and you never know when you're going to touch a raw nerve within somebody else's own insecurities and shit like that. And I need to go take a piss because I'm on beer number 5, and I think I've only taken like 1 piss break tonight. So I'm going to have to go do such again. In the meantime, I'm going to play another one of these prank calls. This one is, it's called Gay Marriages, and it's from Carlito, whom you can hear every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on PCU Prank Call Underground Radio.
Hey, Brett, how you doing?
Not bad.
Hey, you got any women over there working today?
Nope, that's me.
How come?
I don't know why.
What do you mean you don't know why? Hey, I need some help with my account there, Brad.
I don't know if I can. What do you need done?
You know, I'm just, trying to get an authorization here, trying to call a phone line, and said it's declined. I was wondering maybe you could help me out, you know.
Actually, I can't. Right now, our systems are undergoing an overnight updating process, and I don't have access to any of your information at this time. I won't until 7:30 a.m. Eastern time.
What was your name, Mark?
I'm sorry?
What was your name, Mark?
Brad.
Brad, all you got to do is talk to me for a little bit, man.
Talk to you? What do you want me to say?
About 5 minutes. Just talk to me about your job real quick. Just talk to me.
No, I can't do that. I'm a busy man.
Oh, but your computers are down. You can spare some time.
No, I can't.
Well, where you live? You live in the Canada area?
Yeah, I do.
That's nice. I heard you all got gay marriages up there and stuff.
What's that?
I heard you all have gay marriages up there.
Gay marriages?
I heard it's legal up there.
Not that I'm aware of.
No?
I gotta go, buddy.
Well, don't go yet. Come on.
See you later.
Is there someone else there maybe you can talk to me? Hello?
My name is Melissa. May I have your name, please?
Yeah, hey, what was your name?
Melissa.
Hey, Melissa, how you doing? Look, let me explain my situation. Maybe you can help me out, sweetie.
Okay.
Like, I was using my credit card, my first USA card here, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And, I'm here in Las Vegas right now, and the missus is over there in New York and stuff. And, you know, I'm kind of bored, and I tried to call one of those, you know, phone lines. And it says my card is declined, and they said I had to call this number here for help. And it says you can help me out.
So, yeah, could I have the account number, please?
Yeah, hang on. This says you can help me out. Like, what part of town you live in? How old are you?
I'm in Florida, sir.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I heard that, like, this line, how much are you going to charge now?
I'm sorry?
They said to call this number, I get connected to a lady who talked to me.
Okay, sir, I work for the credit card company in a bank.
Oh, you don't work for the phone service company?
No, sir, I don't.
They said to call this number that,
This is the number for the credit card. Could I have the account number?
It was a free, hang on. Hang on, I need about 5 minutes, okay?
Okay, I can hold for 1 minute, sir. I'm not able to hold for 5.
1 minute?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me see what I can do, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, can you talk? Hello? It'd be a lot easier if you could talk. Hello? Do I have to hit pound?
Okay, sir, can I have the number you're calling from, sir?
All right, you guys, I got 8 crates of Epicac from Mort, all on my tab. Now, whoever goes the longest without puking gets the last piece of pie in the fridge. Okay, here we go. How's everybody doing?
Good so far.
All right. Nothing yet. Cool. You know, I don't know if you guys had any of that pie already, but that is some tasty stuff. That's from the bake sale that Lois was...
Ooh, one down. I know somebody who won't be having an...
I'm starting to feel funny.
Well, I feel fine. I guess I'm gonna...
Oh, boy! That means I win! I get to eat...
Oh, God! Why didn't anybody tell me?
Oh, my God, my insides are on fire!
No, please, no more.
Dad, I'm scared.
Get the phone. Call 911. Lois, get in here.
Okay. I think it's all gone. I think it's...
I don't want to.
Peter, I need you to hold my ears.
Who wants chowder?
And we're back. Okay, that was my little break there. I played 2 prank calls from Carlito, the first one and the third one, and in between was my pick for my favorite moment from The Family Guy, the Ipecac Challenge. Now, why am I sounding like all fucking tinny in my ear? What the fuck is up with that? Hello? Everything sounds like suddenly very tinny, as though I'm speaking from or through a tin megaphone or some shit like that. Oh my God, I just belched on myself. Anyway, let's get back into the calls. we're not having a whole lot of luck tonight. If anybody wants to call in, or if anybody wants to call in and make prank calls with me, you know, how often is it that you get to call in and make prank calls with a world-famous underground prank caller such as myself? There I go, being arrogant again. Now I'm just making a mockery of it. But call in. It's 1-866-520-4866. You can call in. We can make some prank calls, or we can talk. Call in and talk. It's no big whoop. Anyway, we got phone numbers for escort services, and let me look at some of the other numbers that have come in. So that sometimes people get angry with me if they give me a number and I don't call. So okay, let me close that one out. I gotta keep on top of my my PMs and close them out because I think I'm limited to only 10. I had to limit myself to only 10 PMs at a time. That way that keeps the haters from trying to spam me out of the room. Great American Health Products. Call and ask them weird shit about Passion X, a sexual aphrodisiac. You know, if you want an aphrodisiac, you don't need a pill for that. There's certain naturally occurring foods that are supposedly aphrodisiacs, like cassava melon and honeydew melon and kiwi. Things like that are supposed to be aphrodisiacs. Strawberries and stuff like that. I don't know if it's real or not, but I know that there have been times where I've litten. Okay, that's beer number 5 going to work for you. There have been times where I've lit candles, like aromatherapy candles that are supposed to be aphrodisiacs, and they do seem to work, because I got laid. I remember there was one day where there was the litter box or the garbage or something smelled bad in here, and I had taken it out and it still smelled bad. So I lit a candle and it was burning for like hours, and then like hours later Keith came home and like as soon as he walked in the door he wanted to fuck. So maybe there's something to the aphrodisiac thing. There you go. Now we got somebody calling. KDK's Lunatic Fringe, you're on the air.
Hey, hi. This is Roanoke from the chat room.
Hey.
Hey.
Thank you for identifying yourself, even though I knew even before I picked up who it was.
Well, yeah, but you were saying to the other callers, you know, you want them to announce who they are.
Well, you're right. It makes sense, because not everybody will have listened before or know exactly who you are. But now we know everybody raw milk from the chat room, so they don't find out only when I hang up and I explain who that was.
Right.
There you go.
So, here, well, let's give somebody a call, if we can.
Okay, who would you like to talk to? We have somebody named Fat Ho, an Asian guy. We have Blondie's Escort Service. Quiet mouse. We have that, the Great American Health Products selling that Passion X sexual aphrodisiac product. Mouse! Where's my water pistol? I'm going to have to squirt the cat.
I guess we can go with the first one, because,
Fat Ho?
Yeah, I just want to call a person's house.
Oh, you don't want to call a business. Okay. They're in Alhambra, California. Fat Ho of Alhambra, California. Okay, so I'll be right back. Ryan, sounds like he's a little testy tonight. Hope it wasn't something I did.
Hello? Hey, hi, could you do me a favor? I'm in kind of a situation here, could you do me a favor?
Hello?
Yeah, could you do me a favor? You got a computer?
Hey, sorry, man. You call wrong number, man. Motherfucking.
No. I'm calling you. I just need you to look something up for me. I need to get in contact. I need you to look up the number for Barry Livingston.
Hey, you don't call back for me, okay? You call a number, okay?
No. I am trying to talk to you, but I want you to look up a phone number for me.
Okay. Sorry, man. You don't call back for me. I call the police, okay? Bye-bye.
Sir? if they're not really, if there's a language barrier, they're a lot less likely to go with you on something like that. That's my lost log just says Bugatti and hangs up.
I just switched phones, and I bet you didn't even notice.
I heard beep, beep.
Yeah, the other one started beeping, so I had to switch phones here. So we're all set. I want to talk to Hyman Jakov because he was angry, but he wasn't answering. So I want to talk to Hyman Jakov. Milkman says Yohimbi puts lead in the pencil.
Yohimbi? What?
Yohimbi is supposed to be Yohimbi puts lead in the pencil. Why do we call up this company and you can ask about Passion X, a sexual aphrodisiac?
Okay. Or ask them to look up a phone number for me.
No, just ask them about their product, Passion X, and come up with bizarre questions and stuff.
Okay.
Thank you for calling Great American Products. This is Matt. How can I help you?
Oh, yeah, hi. I had a question. I saw an ad. Was this Pleasure X thing?
Okay, I think you might... Oh, Passion X?
Passion X,
okay,
yeah.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Yeah, now this is a product, like an enhancement product?
Yes, sir. It's an all-natural alternative to Viagra. Yes, sir.
All natural, meaning it's like an herbal, like
yes.
And there's no, it's all legal substances. There's nothing.
Yes, sir. It has to be legal, or we couldn't sell it.
Right, because I just wonder what kind of stuff can you put in there.
And there should be no negative side effects to it.
Okay,
since it is
well,
all natural, the only way you would have a side effect is if you might be allergic to it. But
right, and food allergies is there, like, I know there's probably certain things in it that are like there's certain things that you can say that, hey, if you can't eat prunes or if you can't eat this or that, then you shouldn't use this stuff.
There is always a chance that somebody could be allergic to one of the ingredients, but most of the time, no.
Okay.
That all depends on your body.
Yeah, but I'm saying that though how they were putting fish genes in tomatoes. Did you hear about that?
No, sir.
They were putting, they genetically modify all this crap that supermarkets and all.
Yes.
Well, there were people, they had some fish genes in some tomatoes, and this was giving people that were allergic to fish allergic reactions because they bought tomatoes and they wouldn't think twice that there was going to be fish in it.
Wow.
But I'm just wondering, like a general idea of what, because I do have a few of these allergies that we're talking about.
Okay, hold on then. Let me get a catalog so I can look up the ingredients. Hold on just 1 second.
Because I am allergic to certain fruits and certain... Sir? Sir? Is it made from apples? Sir?
Show
calling about this Passion X, and I wanted to know what sort of food allergies people with certain such things.
Okay, if you're allergic to walnuts, it's totally going to tear your asshole out.
Okay, because I believe I lost...
We're waiting for the guy to come back and tell us about Passion X.
I thought you were the guy.
I was about to start pegging you here for a moment.
Probably being reported and monitored for quality assurance. So they might have just heard all that shit.
Okay, sir. We don't want to buy their product. We just want to know what's in it before we try it.
Sir?
Yes. Hello?
Oh, got you back. Okay, I wondered if you got... Sir?
Hello? Yes, I'm here.
There's some interference or something. Listen,
Yes.
did you find out anything about if walnuts, if there's walnut or what the product contains?
Okay, there is no sir, there is no nuts or anything in it. No, sir. Are you there?
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
I'm getting a real bad connection here.
Okay, no, there's no nuts in it, though.
No nuts and no, like certain fruits too. Certain fruits and nuts and berries.
It's herbal, sir. It has horny goatweed, sativia extract, and yohimbe extract.
Yeah, there's not pot in it or anything. Or
Any
anything
what?
shaped. There's not pot in it or anything like that.
There's no pot in it?
Pot in it?
No, sir.
Oh, okay, good. You said that now the goatweed stuff, I've heard about that before. So this is just another version of that?
It has that in it, yes, sir.
And does it raise your blood pressure or
No, sir. It should not have any effect on your blood pressure, no, sir.
Okay. Now, any kind of like exactly how's it goes in there and it pushes your blood up and
okay.
gets it going?
Sir,
yeah.
I'm sorry, I was wrong. Okay, we do have yohimbe. This one has yohimbe in it, but we do have a yohimbe free. And the yohimbe would raise your blood pressure, but we do have the yohimbe free.
So that yohimbe free, it won't give you that. That's for the people with the bad
with
ticker.
the high blood pressure and everything.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Now, I'm here also. I'm sorry, I'm his boyfriend, and I have some questions about it too because we'll be using it together. What sort of medical documentation or anything has there been to prove that this product actually works?
Okay, it has to.
Similar to Viagra.
Okay, it has to. It did have to be tested and everything. It's USDA approved, so it has to be approved.
Well, that's like a food thing. That's not like a drug thing.
Well, since this is not a drug, since it is all natural, it would be under the USDA approval.
Okay.
Yes.
So what? You had like a bunch of people, and you gave it to them, and you measured whether they got a boner or not, or something?
I'm not sure how they tested it, honestly. But they.
The people have different reactions.
Yes, of course. Everybody's body's different, so of course there are some people that do have that have had some reactions, but there's a lot of people that have been taking it for years that don't have any reactions. So
like I worry sometimes about my body because my body is very different. Like you were talking about the different bodies, it's very different and it's got a strange shape and I'm overweight. But these kind of things, you know, you worry that they're gonna like worsen those conditions.
Okay, well there is a full 90-day refund period if you did see any reaction, so you could get your money back. So there's no.
Because I got some terrible hives from some strawberries.
Yes, sir. Well, there's nothing like that in here.
I've also heard stories about people who take the Viagra and they have a problem where they get a boner, but then it won't go down for like hours and hours until the point where it's really painful.
Yes.
Is there any chance that this could
4
happen?
hours. I've heard them 4 hours, 4-hour erections.
Right, I've had that happen before when I was younger, and that's painful.
No, this will not do that. This you actually take it every day, and it helps you when you want to.
So I'm going to be horny 24 hours a day?
No, sir. It helps your stamina and everything. It doesn't actually make you horny. It helps your stamina while you are.
So is it like those numbing creams? Those numbing creams that sort of...
Oh, so you mean it won't help me get a boner, but it'll help me not to come so fast?
Yes, it will. It will help you. It will help that also, but it doesn't. You don't take it when you want it. Whenever you want to do it, you have to take it and get it into your system for it to work.
It was marketed as like an alternative to Viagra,
Yes,
so I
it
thought
is,
maybe
yes.
I take the pill and then I get a boner and then I'm done.
No, you don't take it as whenever you want to have intercourse. You take it every day, and it gets into your system. And
so I don't get how that works. If it helps you get a boner and you take it 24 hours a day, that seems to me like you have a boner like all the time.
Okay, I've never actually used the product, so I'm not actually sure how it works.
You don't have a problem with the boner?
No, sir. I'm only 22, and fortunately I don't have that problem.
Well, someday you will, and you'll need a product like this.
I may, and hopefully it does work, so that, like everybody says it does, so that it's around when I do have the problem, if I do have the problem. So, that's...
Okay, I'm going to have to talk with my partner before we call it order, because this really, you got to admit, it sounds like a bunch of bullcrap.
Well, and the thing with the drug interaction precautions, now I'm on a lot of medications as well. And I thought that was very interesting when you said that you were 22, because I'm an older gentleman.
Yes, sir.
And I'm sort of, it's difficult, and the thing is with the younger gentlemen like yourself, if you could take such a person and fill them up with a lot of this enhancement, and I find that prospect very interesting.
Okay, do what, sir? You can...
That suppose you were to meet... Suppose an older younger one. Slip him some of this stuff.
Okay, there's... Okay, I don't understand what you're saying. The ingredients are known, so... we're not putting anything in there that anybody...
No, I'm saying...
Would you like to order... Sir, would you like to order tonight?
Well, possibly, but now if I were to purchase this and, say, put it in somebody's drink, would I have a better evening? Do you understand what I'm saying here?
No, sir. It would not change the way a person feels. No, sir. It's not like a roofie or anything, no.
Okay, that was sort of the angle that I was
Okay, I do have to get off the phone. We do have a lot of calls coming in.
Oh,
so
yeah.
if you're not going to order
popular
it.
product, I see.
Yes, we do have a lot of products. There are a lot of calls in queue, so I do need to get off the phone.
There are a lot of health issues with it. Okay.
Do you sell those penis enlargement pills?
No, sir. We're a dietary. We sell dietary supplements. We don't. That's not. We're not in the sex business, no, sir.
Okay,
well,
I thank you for your time.
He sounds like some of the boys down at the bar until you pull until they see your credit card or they see your wallet, and they're not really, they don't want to talk to you.
Okay, I'm sorry I sound like that, but we have been on the phone for like 15 minutes now, so.
Yeah, and I was also on hold for a good portion of that time, and I was wondering.
Do what?
Sir, I was on hold for a good portion of that time as well, sitting there and talking to myself in my own head with these concerns.
Well, it's a 90-day free trial, so maybe we'll call back, we'll try it. If we don't like it, we'll call and complain, and you'll probably give us a runaround and never give us our money back. But I thank you for your time, and I'm going to let you go because our phone sounds like it's dying.
I can't hear a thing at this point. I imagine.
Hello?
Sir?
I think he's gone. We gave that poor guy such a hard time. I think it was his phone that was dying because now it's cleared up.
Yeah, it's fine now.
And you notice he didn't have any other calls coming in. This product is such a pile of crap, nobody's buying it. Oh no, there it is. It is you. I just heard the static. There it goes.
Oh, it's probably my.
That's you in the ghetto show. Huh?
Well, it's just a little it's raining tonight, so.
So is Palecki listening tonight?
No, he's not listening. He was at a family thing.
Oh, he's got a family.
He says he doesn't know how to listen to streams.
Well, he just doesn't want to listen, and that's his polite way of saying so.
I don't know, because he listened when he was here.
Yeah.
And he seemed very interested.
Well, don't force it on him. I can see this is an acquired taste. Not everybody's going to be into, stupid prank call radio.
Oh, I didn't force it on him, and he seemed actually interested in it.
Oh, cool.
But, he didn't seem like he wanted to, jump right in himself.
He seemed like a good guy.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, well, I'm going to let you go so that we can wrap up the program because Zolar is ready to go on with Miss Howard Stern getting into the webcam and shit.
All right.
Okay,
have a good evening.
Yep. Thank you. That was Brian. Raw Milk from the chat room, everybody. If you want to go and say hello, you can pop on over to the chat room. And you may as well go on over there now because I'm going to be signing off now. And very shortly, Zolar, or Prankmaster, is informing me. Prankmaster is again with Zolar tonight. Zolar has a new adopted son in Prankmaster now. Prankmaster has found the dad who will actually pay some attention to him that he's always wanted now in the form of Zolar. And Zolar has found the child that he's always wanted in Prankmaster, so it's a match made in heaven. He can be a bad influence on him, and he doesn't have to wait until his kid is 18 because Prankmaster's already 18. So everybody head on over to the chat room at pcuradio.com, click on the link for the chat room, or if you're an IRC user, the address is pcuradio.dyndns.org, and you can join us in there. I'm going to be signing out for the night. Thank you all for listening. I love you all. Don't forget to tune in again next week, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for more of KDK's Lunatic Fringe. Also, don't forget that on Monday night, we have the world premiere of Friends of Bill M., starring Billy Mirror from The Howard Stern Show. And listen to everything that's on PCU. We have shows on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So the only day you have off is Tuesday, and that's the day that Tank is on Technofrag Radio. So you can go to technofrag.net and check out their schedule and listen to him, but only on Tuesday because that's the only night that we're not on. Anyway, thank you all for listening. Stay tuned for Zolar, who will be coming up very shortly. And I love you all. And until next time, stay just the way you are, just the way we like you, and stay beautiful.
Just remember that you're standing on a planet that's evolving, revolving at 900 miles an hour. That's orbiting at 19 miles a second, so it's reckoned, a sun that is the source of all our power. The sun and you and me and all the stars that we can see are moving at 1,000,000 miles a day in an outer spiral arm at 40,000 miles an hour of the galaxy we call the Milky Way. Our galaxy itself contains 100 billion stars. It's 100,000 light years side to side. It bulges in the middle, 16,000 light years thick, but out by us it's just 3,000 light years wide. We're 30,000 light years from galactic central point. We go round every 200 million years. And our galaxy is only one of millions of billions in this amazing and expanding universe.